cancer-stricken boy tells his mother not to cry after his parents ran out of money. This is the heartbreaking moment a critically ill boy comforted his distraught mother after his parents could no longer afford his treatment. 3-year-old Li Junyang, from East China, suffers from a rare cancer and had undergone 2 open chest operations, 7 radiotherapy sessions and 7 chemotherapy sessions. His parents had spent all their savings and run into £22,000 debts, but the doctors said they would need £51,000 more, an astronomical figure for the farming family. The desperate couple were forced to stop treating their son last month after none of their friends or relatives could lend them money anymore, according to a charity. The tear-jerking pictures were taken after Junyang's parents had argued in their tiny rented room in Shanghai, the founder of the Day charity in China said in a blog post. The Day charity said they took Junyang to Xinhua Hospital in Shanghai in June in order to seek better medical resources. The organization also said both of Junyang's parents had to stop working in order to look after the boy. When a child has a serious illness, both parents would have to quit their jobs. That's the reality of China, the charity's founder told Mail Online. In a video released by Day's founder, Junyang's mother Li Fang cried in tears, "We really don't have any other ways. My husband and I argue every day because of money." Seeing his mother had become so sad, Junyang gently wiped tears off his mother's faces before telling her mom, "Don't cry." Junyang was diagnosed with neuroblastoma last October when he was 2.5 years old, said the charity. Neuroblastoma is a rare cancer that affects children and usually starts in the abdomen. Around 100 children, who are typically under 5, are diagnosed every year in the UK. The disease affects approximately 700 new children annually in the US. In around half of cases, neuroblastoma spreads to other parts of the body, particularly the liver and skin. Neuroblastoma's cause is unclear. There may be a family history link. The main symptom is usually a lump in the abdomen, which may cause swelling, discomfort or pain. If the disease affects the spinal cord, it can lead to numbness, weakness and loss of movement in the lower part of the body. Treatment depends on how advanced the cancer is and the risk it will return after therapy. Surgery, and chemo and radiotherapy, are commonly used. Source: Cancer Research UK. It is said that Junyang was living with his parents, an elder brother and his grandparents in Fujian when he fell ill. He was given an emergency operation 3 days after the diagnosis and has since been taken from one hospital to another by his parents who were determined to save their child. Sadly, Li Fang and her husband, Li Junyang, soon spent their savings and had to borrow money from their friends and relatives. Last month, the couple were told by doctors in Shanghai that Junyang would need to undergo chemotherapy for at least 1 more year and he might also need a transplant. Therefore the kid would need a further 450,000 yuan, £51,465, according to the charity. They had to bring the boy back to their tiny flat in Shanghai's Yangpu district until they could find more money. Day reached out to the couple after hearing about their story and helped them set up a donation page online. The crowdfunding campaign has managed to raise 450,362 yuan, £51,506, which would be enough to treat Junyang. With Day's help, Junyang was able to resume his treatment on August 3 in the Children's Hospital in Anhui. The road to recovery for the child, however, is still long and challenging. It is said that Junyang suffered from pain on the leg after his chemotherapy in July, a sign that his cancer could have spread to his bones. He reportedly started to have high fever from yesterday and the hospital is currently assessing the necessity and feasibility of further chemotherapy for him. The hospital said that Junyang would have to undergo transplant if the result of the chemotherapy doesn't improve.